Yeah.
You think about the most complete basketball player, Michael Jordan was it. That year we won 56, 57, 58 games, something like that. We were really good. If you were going to beat us, you had to do something special. And I knew what we were up against in him. You knew it was going to be a daunting task. You're going to have to play your best basketball.
Welcome, everyone, to Richfield, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavaliers. With Coach Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Cleveland hosting Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls. It's a key game in the Eastern Conference playoff race. And Mike, this Cavs-Bulls matchup, it's turned into quite a rivalry.
There are many people looking forward to this matchup. Chicago has eliminated Cleveland in each of the last 2 years. Both times in the deciding Game 5 of the first round. They know each other so well. No love lost between them.
None at all. And in terms of familiarity, this is the 26th matchup, Clark, between these teams over the last 3 years. That's a lot of battles. And there are no secrets, are there?
None at all, partner. You think the Bulls and Cavs could call each other's plays out. That's how well they know each other. Tonight, I think it comes down to execution at both ends. Of course, Chicago has an X factor and a significant edge when it comes to Michael Jordan.
Now, let's give you the starting five. For Chicago in the backcourt, John Paxson running the point. And at the 2, it's the former MVP, Michael Jordan. A defensive stopper. Scottie Pippen is the small forward. Horace Grant at the power forward spot. And at center, the big man, 7'1", Bill Cartwright.
Michael Jordan.
And introducing the Cleveland starters. Sharp-shooting Mark Price is at the 1. And the defensive specialist, Craig Elo, joins him in the backcourt. The forwards, rookie third-round pick Winston Bennett at 3. With the experienced Larry Nance playing power forward. And finally, the two-time All-Star, Brad Daugherty, is the center.
So far this year, in the first 3 meetings between Chicago and Cleveland, all Bulls wins, Michael Jordan is averaging 44 points per game against the Cavs, shooting 55%. MJ is the last guy Cleveland wants to see.
And here is Elo, following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan.
Bulls foul. Horace Grant. First personal foul. First team foul.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Daugherty. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Daugherty's got his second bucket of the night. And Clark, to be fair, Michael Jordan might be the last guy any team in this NBA wants to face.
Well, you won't get any disagreement from me, Kevin. I mean, he's on his way to his 4th straight scoring title. And Jordan is, in fact, the show in the NBA right now, guys.
He is indeed. And here's Price, following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. Well, Mike, at breakfast, we were opening up the papers here in Cleveland, the front page of the sports section, an article about the Cavs' Craig Elo trying to guard Michael Jordan.
You just know Michael read that article like we did.
And Chicago has possession. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's Jordan. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, and the Bulls, another 3.
For 3.
We've seen Jordan go to work on his three-point shooting, and the improvement very evident here tonight.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
They need to use this timeout to evaluate how they can slow him down. He's lighting them up from beyond the arc.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group.
Stacey
Phil
King.
Purdue's checked in for Cartwright.
Charles Davis.
King comes in for Grant.
DJ Armstrong.
Davis is checked in for Pippen. And Armstrong subbed in for John Paxson. Now here's Elo. And that one is off. Jordan with some nice D. The best three-point shooting team in the NBA, Clark, the Cleveland Cavaliers, leading the league at 41%. They also are number 1 in attempts and in three-point shots made.
And you know, Kevin, the injury to Brad Daugherty, I think, forced Cleveland into becoming a more focused team from the three-point line. Guys like Price and Craig Elo, Steve Kerr, all shooting it well. That's Mark Price, for those wondering.
That's right. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A natural leader and floor general. Price is someone you feel comfortable with, facilitating your offense especially.
Williams, he's checked in for Cleveland. Brown comes in for Bennett.
He can do so much damage from the line. The defense has to be more careful around him.
Now, Jordan. 17 points in the game.
And an easy call for the officials there.
Yeah, don't argue that whistle. Pretty obvious.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Chicago.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time.
Chicago made a coaching change in the offseason, promoting Phil Jackson from assistant to head coach.
The goal for Jackson is simple. Get this Bulls team to the finals. Win a title.
Terrific to see Brad Daugherty in the starting lineup. He has struggled through injuries this year, so glad to see the big fella healthy and starting.
An all-star the previous 2 seasons, Brad's health is so important for Cleveland.
Coach Wilkins scratching his head looking at his players. You'd think at this point he'd want to send double teams at Jordan when he catches the ball.
Nice passes to Daugherty. Brown outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. They get it back. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And here are the Bulls now. They lead by 7. Elo against Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal
The way his shot went so wide, pretty obvious he got fouled.
Oh, yeah, plenty of contact there.
The Bulls have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. First free throw is good. Rollins checked in for Cleveland. And both free throws good for Jordan.
These 2 teams met in Chicago 5 days ago. The Bulls winning 102-95. MJ with 41 points on 32 shot attempts. Horace Grant had a double-double.
And you know, Coach Scottie Pippen chipped in with 9 assists as well. Mark Price was excellent for the Cavs in the losing effort. 25 points, 8 dimes. I think the Cavs are going to need more from everybody else tonight. If you don't get a body on Rollins, he's going to make you pay on the offensive glass.
Jordan. Rebound by Williams.
I love how he challenged the shot. That takes some guts near the hoop.
Passes to Elo. Now Brown. There's the dish to Williams. Pocket 6. And it's Brown that time on the assist from Williams.
You know, this early scoring is as much about the lackluster defense as it is about either team's offense.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Jordan outside. Over Elo. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Cleveland fans looking nervous as Jordan is finding his groove early on.
The 10-footer. Elo outside. Shoots over Jordan. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
A 3rd-round pick. Elo's shot has helped him earn a spot in this
That's the end of the
Michael Jordan getting it done for the Chicago Bulls.
20.
He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game. Welcome back, everyone, to Richfield, Ohio, just a bit south of Cleveland, home of the Cavs. Kevin Harlan, Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge here. We're set for the start of the second quarter between the Cavs and Bulls. It's a big matchup in the Central Division.
Opening night for both of these teams in Chicago, Michael Jordan went off for 54 points. An overtime win for the Bulls.
The headline of the Cleveland sports page, Mission Impossible. Elo to try to ground Air Jordan. For more, let's go to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, you can bet that Michael Jordan read that as well. He's quoted in the article as saying, Craig Elo is a very good defender, and I accept him as a challenge. Now, the backstory, of course, is that Elo was a minor league player just 3 years ago. He signed a new contract here in Cleveland, and his defense was a big reason why. But you know Jordan's going to bring something extra tonight. Kevin?
He always does. David, thank you for that. Mike, the Cavs coaches probably wish they ran that story on another day.
I mean, did they have to run that article today? Let's be clear. As good as Elo is, no one is stopping Michael Jordan when he's on. Sorry, Craig.
Williams is out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Doherty. Then there's Elo. And it's Price in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And caught that 54-point outburst for Michael. A season high for the all-world guard.
Taking 2 shots.
Kevin seems like he just has the Cavs number. I mean, he also had those 41 points 5 days ago against Cleveland. MJ slept real well last night in anticipation of this one.
He must have. But boy, he gets ready to play him, doesn't he?
Yep.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. An excellent job by the Bulls, Clark, so far on defense. They've limited the Cavs' three-point shooting game.
With Jordan and Pippen defending the perimeter, hard to get good looks. The Bulls are not an easy team to knock down threes on.
Not at all. Price kicks to Elo. Back to Price. Elo against Jordan. Now here's Elo. D right on him. Doherty with the bucket.
Tough to stop the 7-footer Doherty inside.
And so Jordan will bring it up for Chicago. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Shoots over Elo. Was shot by Jordan, no good. The Cavaliers trailing. Down low. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
With good size for a
Second
2,
team foul.
6'6". Elo can bully some defenders.
Cavaliers making a switch here.
Taking 2 shots.
First checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
The first-year head coach of the Bulls, 44-year-old Phil Jackson, the last 2 seasons, Jackson was an assistant under former Bulls coach Doug Collins. And while Jackson was a head coach in Puerto Rico, this is Phil's first NBA head coaching job.
And there's the pass to Nance. Williams with the ball. Kerr the pass to Nance. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Elo can't hit. And Bulls coach Phil Jackson, a great player back in the day, you may recall, Clark, with the New York Knicks.
Yeah, he was on championship teams in 1970 and 73 with the Knicks. And he's a player's coach. He's known to be laid back, but it'll be interesting to see if he can take this Bulls team to the next level.
My guess is he can. What do you think?
I would agree. You know, I think that was a message-sending foul there. They're not going to allow any easy buckets at the rim.
Yeah, as a coach, I like that one. Make them earn it at the line.
Second free throw, no good.
Had an opportunity for more there. We'll see if it comes back to bite him.
Taken away by Williams. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break.
The Cavs shocking the NBA with a huge trade back in November, trading their leading scorer, one of the best 2 guards in the league, Ron Harper, and a first-round pick to the Clippers, and got 2 young players back. And right now, I think he's ready for this quarter to be over.
I don't know if I've ever seen him this cold. Rough quarter indeed.
And the jam by Larry Nance.
That's a heads-up play by Kerr, finding the open man and getting him the ball on time and on target. Well done.
Mike, for the Cavs, the trade has been a catastrophe so far.
You lose Harper, who is averaging 22 a game. The 2 players you get back, One has already been cut. The other, playing pro ball in Italy. So you don't replace Harper's production at all.
Not at all.
Will Purdue.
And it's checked in for Williams.
Foul. Fourth team foul. Substitution.
Here is Nance. Good on the shot. Nance has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Boy, an explosive player at 6'10", Nance can absolutely destroy you in the lane.
And Jordan slams it in.
Showing off some big-time athleticism and adding a little extra flair as well on that dunk.
Just like you, Clark, you used to say, hey, if you've got it, flaunt it. And you
Let
did.
it flow. Let it flow.
Well, thankfully, he made it. But I'm sure his coach would like a more cautious approach in that situation.
Michael Jordan has had such great success, Mike, against this Cleveland franchise, hasn't he?
The shot last year on this floor, 54 points opening night in Chicago. MJ loves playing the Cavs.
He does indeed. Now, here is Jordan. He's got 32. Over Nance. Bank shot, no good. Cavaliers leading. To the paint. Here's Elo. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Flying high, Craig Elo. The flush. Well done.
59 seconds left to play here in the half. Jordan outside. Over Bennett. And the jumper falls for him.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 34 points.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Elo, the pass to Bennett. Back to Elo. And Nance, now it's off the key. The high post shot. He gets it in there. Nance has got 13.
Again and again, Nance finds points. His points. The defense really has no good answer for his effort on offense so far.
Yes, that goes in.
Michael Jordan.
You know, with his handles, he excels at tricking up the defense and getting the good looks he wants.
.27 seconds left here in the second. Nance. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist. Nance has got 11 points in the quarter.
You can see why Nance normally has a high field goal percentage. Larry makes the difficult buckets.
Armstrong dishes to Jordan. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Bulls
Michael
from
Jordan.
deep.
Striping it from distance. No hesitation at all.
He's had it going, been aggressive from outside.
1 second left. And Davis sends it back. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And we'll be back. All right, here we go. The second half start from Northeast Ohio with Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and TA. This is Kevin Harlan. It's the Cavs and Bulls, a huge game in the Eastern Conference playoff picture.
It is great to see Brad Daugherty out there. Earlier in the season, Brad had ankle surgery, and he still isn't up to 100%. If Cleveland wants to make the playoffs, they need Daugherty healthy.
So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup.
3 points.
Purdue is out there with King. Then it's B.J. Armstrong. Then there's Davis. And it's Jordan in at shooting guard. We've seen these teams battle over the last couple of years, haven't we, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks very much. The Cavaliers well aware that the Bulls have knocked them out of the playoffs in each of the last 2 seasons. In 1988, the series went 5 games, and Chicago won. And of course, last year's series again went 5, with Jordan hitting the shot to knock out the Cavaliers. He's averaging 42.5 points in those 10 playoff games, destroying the Cavaliers. Back to you.
Destroying, David, is a great word to use. Yeah, 2 classic series, Clark, we've been treated to the last 2 playoff seasons.
And because of that, Kevin, I'm pretty sure the Cavs would just as well avoid seeing Chicago. But as a basketball fan and a lover of the game, round 3 would be right down my alley.
Oh, how lucky would we be to see a third edition of this? Wow.
That would be really sweet.
And the great Brad Daugherty, an all-star the previous 2 seasons for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, he's the #1 overall pick back in 1986, and he certainly has lived up to the billing of being a franchise center. He's a double-double machine, highly efficient, very skilled, and still working his way back to that all-star level.
Clark, you were a double-double machine, about 19 points a game, and just a hair under 10 rebounds a game.
Yeah, I found my way into that category the short time that I played, Kevin.
Thus far, another monster game for Michael Jordan against Cleveland. You know, Mike, he just owns the Cavaliers, doesn't he?
Well, the newspaper editor didn't do Cleveland any favors by running that article. Jordan making a point tonight, no one can guard me.
Very clear. Williams, he's checked in for Darty. Then at the pass to Eli, and he goes in for the dunk.
Keeping an eye on what's going on. That's how Bennett finds a teammate with a better shot.
Pass to Jordan. So Jordan now approaching the 54-point mark he posted against the Cavs earlier this season.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
They simply have no answer for him right now, and he's making them pay dearly for it.
Brown is checked in for the Cavaliers.
Chucky Brown.
The Cavaliers trail by 3.
Michael Jordan won the MVP in 1988, finished second in voting last year to Magic Johnson. I think he's in the conversation again. MJ leads the league in scoring. The Bulls with the second best record in the East.
A deep 3 from Jordan. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
I don't agree with his physicality right there. I mean, his defense didn't need to be that tight.
Yeah, especially out there in three-point land. Just wasn't a smart play.
Hey, Clark, in the MVP race, it feels like it's Magic Johnson against Michael Jordan. What do you think?
I agree, and you take a look at Magic. He's your pick if passing is what you favor. Over 11 assists per game. Johnson's Lakers have the NBA's best record as well, 51-17. MJ clearly has the scoring edge, 33 points a game. Plus, he's a first-team all-defense guy. I think it's another hard choice for the voters.
You and I vote it is going to be difficult.
Hard, no question.
And looking at Cleveland's three-point numbers, Clark, they're down compared to what they normally do.
Well, you know it was a point of emphasis and focus for Phil Jackson and his staff. I mean, the Cavs' offense is centered around, predicated on knocking down threes, so Chicago clearly looking to disrupt that.
It's stolen by Brown. Jordan against D'Lo. To the inside. Here's Williams. Brown trying to free himself up. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Williams. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. A 3-ball. Bangs home the trifecta. Jordan's got 57 points.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
This offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Everybody sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you really hard to defend.
So, Mike Fratello, this Cavs-Bulls matchup, it has really turned into a terrific rivalry.
Well, the Bulls keep knocking the Cavs out of the playoffs. Division rivals play each other 6 times during the regular season, so they see each other a ton.
Very good point. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Pass to Elo. He can't hit that time. Good D by Jordan. A minute 20 left in the third. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Price. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Price has got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, it's just one of the many things that Elo does pretty well. Finding an open man to set up with the ball. Well done there on the pass.
Jordan way outside. That one, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Nance with it. Picked up by Davis. It's Price on the wing. Feeds it to Elo. And stolen by Jordan.
Look, the Cavs has been a bit disappointing this season, sitting at 32-36 right now. Remember, last year, they won 57 games.
That ties it. Michael Jordan has equaled his career high. 63 points. An enormous effort tonight. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Passes it to Brown. Cleveland moving it around. Elo against Jordan. Price. Purdue with the rebound.
Always rough to miss a layup like that. The defense bothered him for sure.
And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Price.
That's got to get Price fired up. Showing some poise, finishing through the contact.
The Cavaliers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. A deep 3 from Jordan. Off the mark. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance. All right, we've made it to the fourth quarter. Kevin, Mike, Clark, and D.A. with you. Yet another matchup between the Cavs and the Bulls. These two know each other so well. Well, we've been tracking the scoring of Michael Jordan. And, Coach, no surprise. He has been dynamite.
Did they have to run that story today about Elo guarding Jordan? I think the article poked the bear, as if Jordan needed anything else to motivate him.
Isn't that the truth? My goodness.
Cavaliers.
Bennett is out there with Williams. Then there's Elo. Then there's Doherty. And it's Price in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now, here's Jordan. He's covered by Bennett. Lets the 3 fly. Brad Doherty pulls it in. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Elo, and Jordan sends it back. And he's able to get it back. And that one's good, Elo. Here is Armstrong. King, the pass to Armstrong. Back to King. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jordan. The shot misses, and Cleveland will come the other way. Oh, Clark, the Bulls have done a great job against the Cavs' three-point shooting game. Nice D from Chicago.
Well, I think it starts with Michael Jordan. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year. Plus, you had Scottie Pippen, excellent defensively in his own right. And that duo can turn your water off with their perimeter defense.
And with that three-pointer, Michael Jordan has broken his career high in scoring.
Three-pointers clearly the difference for them here in the second half.
Tough to guard a whole team from beyond the arc. They've got it going.
Over to the wing. Here's Doherty. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul.
This is where Doherty wants the ball, because he's adept at using his size to get defenses to compromise.
And Cleveland making a change here. Nance is checked in.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Jordan outside over Bennett. Jordan can't get it to go.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Well, when you talk about Craig Elo, what a story this guy is. Was cut from the NBA, playing in a minor professional league, got a 10-day contract with Cleveland 3 years ago to replace Mark Price, who had appendicitis. Elo has stuck since then in the league.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Here's Price. It's hauled in by the Bulls. King's got 6 rebounds in the game. And for Elo, making it in the NBA, Clark, he just got rewarded.
And really cool to see. I mean, recently signing a new big contract. He's a fantastic three-point shooter, and he's one of